This is your News Now Sports.
A crosstown rivalry game tonight on the Diamond as Lima Senior and LCC go head-to-head. Both programs continuing to build with bragging rights on the line tonight. To Players Field we go. A beautiful night for some baseball. Bottom of the sixth, LCC up 3-0. Runners in scoring position. Braden Odell gets the strikeout for the Spartans. Top of the seventh, the Spartans down to their last 3 outs. Sean Thomas bringing the heat for out number 2. The next batter, it's Thomas again, ringing up another. The T-Birds use some early offense to win this one 3-0. A WBL battle in Shawnee tonight as St. Mary's is in town to take on the Indians. Top 2, Ethan Rose pops one along the first base line. It goes over the head of Caden Vermillion and just stays fair. Braden Troglin comes around to score. It's 2-zip Rough Riders. Later in the inning, Trey Fisher rips one to left center. 2 Shawnee outfielders can't make the play. That plates Carson Fishbaugh. It's a 3-0 St. Mary's lead. Moments later, Dylan Trogdon blasts one to nearly the same spot. Rose will score. Fisher is going to test it all the way from first. The play at the plate, and he is out, but the damage is done as Henry Spencer would shut it down. He gets the strikeout here as the Rough Riders shut out the Indians. St. Mary's wins 6-0. Girls' turn now as Bath is home tonight for a date with Salina. Top of the third, Emily Keith coming up big for the Bulldogs as she sends this one over the fence. It's a solo home run as Salina moves up 2-0. Top of the fifth now, same score. Dylan Grisby with a strikeout for the Wild Kittens, but the next batter is Taylor Turner, and she doesn't miss this one, hammering it to deep left field, and it is gone. A 3-run bomb for Turner. Bath comes back to force extra innings, but Salina hangs on to win 6-5. We move to the Bigs as the Tigers return home for a game 1 of a quick 2-game set with the Pirates. Bottom 4, 1-on, 1-out for Kristen Stewart. He belts one to right. That will one-hop off the wall. Nico Goodrum comes around to score. The RBI double pulls Detroit within 1. Bottom 9 now, same score. Jamer Candelario pokes one past the second baseman. Here comes Dustin Peterson. The throw is offline, and we are tied. However, in the 10th, it's Starling Marte rocking one to left center. This ball is carrying, and it is gone. A 2-out, 2-run home run for Marte is your difference as the Pirates win 5-3. The Cubs, meanwhile, on the road tonight as Chicago has eyes on their 4th win in the past 5 games. Bottom 6, 2-zip Cubs. Starlin Castro lines one to center, but Albert Almora Jr. makes a spectacular diving grab. We look at it once again, robbing Castro of a base knock. Top 8 now, Javier Baez corks one to right center. It's a solo shot for the Cubs shortstop as they shut out the Marlins tonight 4-0. We need to take a break here on Your News Now Sports, but when we return, I had the pleasure to head to Ohio State to talk with Lipsick grad Gavin Cupp. The former Viking turned Buckeye has been working in with the first team offensive line this spring. His story coming up next. Former Lipsick Viking Gavin Cupp has had to work for everything that he's been given in his football career. During his recruiting process, the offensive lineman initially committed to Michigan State before the Spartans rescinded their offer after Gavin attended Ohio State's Friday Night Lights camp. Now, as an Ohio State junior, Cupp has earned a chance with the Buckeyes starters this spring, a big opportunity that he hopes to take advantage of. Lipsick grad Gavin Cupp was just a 3-star recruit coming out of high school, but now as a junior at Ohio State, he's working in with the ones on the Buckeyes offensive line this spring.
It means the world to me, growing up, in Ohio, just being, loving this place ever since I can remember. I realize it's just a dream come true right now to get an opportunity like this, and but with that opportunity comes a lot of responsibility, and I really don't have anything right now. It's middle end of spring. We don't kick off for another couple months. So a lot. I still have to do a lot in order to maintain my position right now.
Gavin's confidence has improved dramatically since his arrival on campus, and that has made him feel like he belongs on this offensive line.
I think Gavin's improved mostly. Number one, he's more physical. He's strong. He's always been a strong kid, but now he's gaining confidence, all right, in his ability to go block those guys, to be able to go out there against the first string and say, okay, I'm as good as these guys. I can go get this done.
Really, my entire career has been working on my confidence and it just comes from everything, in the film or out in the field. And I really do feel like my confidence is rising. Not to where I want it to be yet, but it's getting better.
Offensive line coach Greg Studrawa not only sees Gavin's improvement physically, but mentally as well. And his tough love approach seems to be paying off.
He was a guy that was never confident in assignments either, the mental aspect of the game. Now he is. He knows it now. It's been enough time. He can react now and go play and not worry about making mistakes.
He's a tough coach. He's a lot of tough love, but, he knows what he's doing. And he just expects you to, do what you do for your brothers, and that's what I'm trying to do now.
Staying in Columbus, but finishing on the ice as the Jackets can win their first playoff series in franchise history with a Game 4 win over the Lightning. First period, the Jackets strike quickly as Seth Jones finds Alexander Texier, who beats Andrei Vasilevsky. The 19-year-old's first career Stanley Cup playoff goal gives Columbus the lead. Just over a minute later, the puck bounces off the end wall, and Pierre-Luc Dubois banks it in off Vasilevsky as the Jackets double their lead. In the second, it's 2-1 Columbus. Cam Atkinson finds Seth Jones, who blows it by the Tampa netminder. The second of the series for Jones. It's back to a 2-goal lead. Late in the period, we are tied, but not anymore, as Oliver Bjorkstrand bangs home the loose puck. The Jackets add 3 empty netters and win their first playoff series in franchise history. Columbus takes Game 4 7-3, and they move on in the Stanley Cup playoffs. A party in Columbus tonight, Stu.
I think so. Thanks, Matt. We'll wrap it up with stocks.